Or about the new iPhone 14 Pro, here's Jaws.
Our Pro models feature beautiful and strong surgical-grade stainless steel, together with our industry-leading durability features, including ceramic shield and water resistance. They come in 4 gorgeous colors: a new space black, silver, gold, and this all-new deep purple.
오,
iPhone 14
네 가지
Pro
색으로
introduces a
나오네요.
new front design that is sure to become iconic. It starts with the new TrueDepth camera. We redesigned all components to fit into a smaller size, using 30% less area. We put the proximity sensor behind the display for the first time. With this change, we reconsidered how you interact with your iPhone. Throughout the day, you experience different types of alerts and notifications. And these are often happening while you're doing other things on your iPhone. So we developed a new experience that's even better. Here's Alan to tell you more.
아이폰 14으로 새로운 또 경험을 하게
Our goal was to
해준다네요.
design a space that clearly and consistently surfaces alerts and background activity in a rich and delightful way. The result being an entirely new and intuitive way to interact
안녕하세요. 아까
with
좀
iPhone,
튕겼습니다.
one that truly blurs the line between hardware and software. We're calling it the Dynamic Island. We've designed this new space to be highly adaptive, so it can fluidly expand into different shapes using uniquely crafted animations and transitions. So now, when you receive an alert, the Dynamic Island expands to notify you. Our ambition is to clearly convey the
아까는
information and
카메라에
present
대해서 좀
content and
얘기를 했고요.
controls without distracting from the app you're in. This works across the entire system for things like confirming your AirPods are connected, muting, or starting a charge. Each
공지를
alert has its own
위에다만
personality,
살짝 보여주나
and
봐요.
it's been designed with its own unique character, making it easy to identify at a glance, like when you're using Face ID or tapping your iPhone in
이거
transit
보이시죠?
locations. The Dynamic Island also displays ongoing background activity, like when you're playing music. When you swipe to go home, the music app gracefully morphs into the Dynamic Island, always staying active and visible. And we've even designed it to show the current album art. It's also completely interactive. You can tap and hold to expose more options, or tap to go back to the app. So now when you're on a call, you have easy access to controls without leaving the app you're
아직 안
using.
나왔는데 소프트웨어 업데이트.
We've designed all these animations to feel fluid,
지금 애플 이벤트
lively,
하는
and
거예요.
highly responsive. The Dynamic Island is always live and active, heightening the sense of vitality by adapting in real time to show you important information, like your next direction from maps. And it's always visible for ongoing
이
activities.
다이나믹이라는 거를 소프트웨어적으로 위쪽에다가 좀 만든 것 같은데 새로운 뭐 노티피케이션 오거나 이런 것들을 계속해서 저 위쪽에다 알려주나 봐요.
including support for third-party apps. So you can keep track of what's happening from anywhere on iPhone, like following a baseball game without needing to leave the app you're in, or not missing the Lyft ride while texting friends. We've also created a robust design system for developers, so every alert looks and feels consistent, no matter which app it comes from. And when you have more than one background activity, the Dynamic Island playfully adapts, bubbling out into 2 elements. At Apple, we're focused on creating extraordinary products. Products born from designing hardware and software together, so you don't know where one ends and the other begins.
하드웨어라고
The
소프트웨어를
Dynamic Island
한꺼번에
does
같이
this in a
볼 수
truly
있게끔
magical
도와주나
way
봐요.
and enables an entirely new iPhone experience. Back to Jaws.
iPhone 14 Pro has a stunning new display with
자,
Pro features.
디스플레이
This
자체가
is the most
굉장히 또
advanced
좋아졌나
display
봐요.
we've ever shipped. iPhone 14 Pro and iPhone 14 Pro Max come in 2 great sizes.
6.1인치짜리,
Now with even
6.7인치짜리가
thinner borders,
나왔네요.
more active area, and the dynamic island. It is also brighter. The new display provides peak HDR brightness of 1600 nits.
아까도 카메라가
bringing iPhone to the
굉장히
same level
빛이 없는
as
데서
the
잘
Pro
찍는다고
display
얘기했는데
XDR.
이번엔 디스플레이
The photos
자체도
of HDR movies
굉장히
are going to
선명하게
look
잘 보여주게
amazing,
만든답니다.
including those you shoot on your iPhone. And for those bright sunny days, iPhone can now push brightness even higher for a peak of 2000 nits. That's twice as bright as before and the highest peak brightness of any smartphone. The new lock screen in iOS 16 introduces more personalization with widgets and live activities. So this is the perfect time to introduce Always On Display. It's easy to see
계속해서
the time and
디스플레이를
other
해주나
important
봐요.
information without raising your iPhone or tapping the display. This keeps essential information available for the moments where all you need is just a glance. This is made possible by a number
눈으로
of new
보기만
technologies
해도
that
이렇게
make the
앞에
display
디스플레이가 계속
incredibly
켜지나
powerful.
봐요.
This display can operate at a refresh rate as low as 1 Hz with the new low power mode. And we further improved our LTPO technology,
배터리는 많이
allowing
쓰지
the
않으면서
display to
계속해서 보여주나
intelligently dim
봅니다.
the entire lock screen. We also take advantage of multiple coprocessors in our chip to refresh the display using minimal power. So the time, widgets, and live activities are always available. And we use our photographic expertise and powerful image segmentation to dim wallpaper photos while preserving skin tones, so they continue to look great. And you can keep an eye on your live activities without even touching your iPhone. With all these
아이폰을
incredible
이렇게
features,
만지지
the new
않고도
Super
화면이
Retina
계속
XDR
보여준다고
is the
합니다.
most advanced display ever in a smartphone. iPhone 14 Pro is powered by our new A16 Bionic chip.
A16 새로운 칩을 바이오닉 칩을 새로 장착을 했죠.
With A16, we focused on 3 important areas: power efficiency, display, and camera.
예,
Delivering
효율적으로
incredible
더
performance with
만들어주고
leading power efficiency is a
카메라
hallmark of
쪽도
Apple silicon.
디스플레이 쪽도 훨씬
A16
더
has nearly
향상시켰다고
16
합니다. 새로운
billion
칩과 함께.
transistors, the most ever in an iPhone. This is our first chip
160억
built
개의
on a
트랜지스터가 안에
state-of-the-art
들어가 있다고
4
합니다.
nanometer process, enabling greater efficiency
4나노
while
공정을
delivering
쓴
even
거죠.
more performance. In
굉장히
fact, A16
좋습니다.
Bionic is the fastest chip ever in a smartphone.
스마트폰 중에서 가장 빠른 칩이라고 합니다. 유니스님 안녕하세요.
Which we first introduced with iPhone 11 3 years ago. The new 6-core CPU of A16 is generations ahead.
예, 지난번 거는
It's up to
2019년에
whopping
A13
40%
칩이었는데
faster
이제
than
A16
competition.
칩이 나온 거죠.
The CPU uses our best-in-class Fusion architecture, which delivers both leading performance and leading efficiency. Our 2 high-performance cores
하나님
are faster
안녕하시고요.
and use 20% lower power compared to the A15 Bionic.
20%나
And
파워를
most daily tasks can be
세이브해서
handled by our high efficiency
절약해서
At the same performance level, these new
칩이
efficiency
돌아가는데
cores use
프로세스가 된다고
1/3 the
합니다.
power of even the best
경쟁
efficiency cores from the
업체보다 예,
competition.
전력을 3분의 1밖에 쓰지
This
않기
allows
때문에
iPhone
배터리를
to
그만큼
deliver
절약해서 쓸
amazing
수 있을
battery
것
life
같아요.
while still being extremely responsive. The new 16-core neural engine is capable of nearly 17 trillion operations per second, which helps power iPhone's advanced computational photography. And the 5-core GPU has 50% more memory bandwidth, great for graphic-intensive games. There's also an entirely new display engine in A16. This engine enables the 1 Hz refresh rate, always-on capability, higher peak brightness, and the advanced anti-aliasing that makes dynamic island
디스플레이
animations
해주는
so
거를 훨씬
incredibly smooth.
향상시키고 더 밝게
A16
해주고
also
에너지도
flexes
적게
every
쓰면서 할
muscle
수 있게
for the iPhone
도와주는 또
14
분야가
Pro
있다고
camera
합니다.
system. It uses the CPU, GPU, neural engine, and ISP to perform up to 4 trillion operations per photo.
와우,
And the
사진
in-the-center processor was
하나당
designed to support
4트릴리언
a new
정도
generation of
예,
technology
향상시킨다고
that
합니다.
provides our
거의
most powerful pro camera system
4만억이죠,
ever.
4만억.
This empowers every user to take their best photos and videos, from the
사진도
casual
잘 찍게
user to the
도와주고요.
professional. We're excited for iPhone 14 Pro to
CPU도
push the
들어가 있고
boundaries
GPU도
for
들어가
what's possible
있고
and usher in
디스플레이도
a new
도와주고
era
카메라도
for
잘
iPhone
찍게 도와주고
photography.
모든 것이 저
To tell you more,
A16
here's
칩 안에
Tito.
모든 게 다 들어가 있다고 합니다.
iPhone 14 Pro introduces a brand new class of camera to iPhone. A 48 megapixel camera with a quad pixel
48
sensor.
메가픽셀
It's our
카메라를 달고
largest
있죠.
sensor yet.
아이폰
65%
14 Pro가
larger than the one on iPhone
센서가
13 Pro.
65%나 더 크다고
Features
합니다.
our
밑에 게
second
센서인가
generation
봐요.
sensor shift OIS and 100%
사양이
focus
나오고 있습니다.
pixels.
카메라 사양.
It also features a new 24mm focal length, popular in photography for its versatility to shoot great landscapes, group portraits, even single subjects.
한 명이도
The
여러 명
quad pixel sensor
찍는데 굉장히
enables
도움을
a
많이
new
준다고
flexible
합니다.
approach, which adapts to the photo you're shooting. For most photos, we want to optimize for light capture. So the new sensor groups every 4 pixels into one large quad pixel with 4 times more light.
여러 개의 픽셀을 하나로 합쳐가지고 좀 더 효율적으로 찍게 해준다네요.
12 megapixel photo size. Combined with the photonic engine, the new main camera has up to 2 times low light improvement for photos compared to iPhone 13 Pro.
예, 빛이 없는 곳에서 찍어주는 게 2배 가까이 더 향상이 됐다고 합니다. 아이폰 13보다 14가 2배 정도 더 빛이 없는 곳에서 더 잘 찍어준다고 합니다.
The main camera captured the beautiful, rich color of her skin, the detail of the fiber in the
색깔이 더
blanket,
풍부해졌죠.
and even a little of her joy.
킴님
For this
안녕하세요.
photo, we locked exposure on the woman's face. As the vibrant feathers fell, iPhone kept her in sharp focus while creating a colorful texture around her.
굉장히 샤프하게 찍으면서 색깔도 다양하게 풍부하게 나타내주는 것 같아요. 굉장히 역동적으로 또 사진을 찍어준다고 합니다.
To every little crease, fold, and texture in the garment.
이 텍스처 이 질감 자체도 굉장히 잘 표현을 해준다고
Using
합니다.
each pixel individually, providing more creative options for shooting and editing in pro workflows. With this approach, we can go beyond the 3 fixed lenses of the Pro camera system, adding a new 2x telephoto option for our users. We use the middle 12 megapixels of the new
예,
sensor
전문가들이
to
쓰는
deliver a
카메라보다도
full resolution
뭐 더 사양이 좋고요. 2배 확대까지도 추가했다고 합니다.
This telephoto has larger pixels and a faster aperture than any previous 2x telephoto camera
사양이
on
나오고
iPhone,
있습니다. 2배짜리로 할 때.
incredible photos and videos. And it has a familiar
아이폰
focal
와치
length
얘기는
that
아까
is
다
great
했습니다.
for portrait mode, capturing stunning detail
아이폰 와치
with beautiful
울트라가
bokeh.
새로 나왔는데
We're
되게
also
좋더라고요.
using the new sensor to optimize for detail in Pro RAW. Pro RAW merges the best of our intelligent computation
예,
photography
요거에 새로 나온
with the
겁니다.
benefits of the
예,
RAW
요게 새로
format,
나온 거예요.
giving pro photographers
예, 아이폰
full
와치 새로
creative
나온 거
control
예,
over things
399불부터
like
하는 거 새로
sharpening,
나왔습니다.
white balance, and our advanced tone mapping with more bit depth and dynamic range. You can now shoot Pro RAW
예,
at
아이패드는 아직
48
못 봤습니다,
megapixel
저도.
resolution, taking advantage of every pixel in the main camera and unlocking incredible editing flexibility. The new sensor has a different pixel pattern, so we designed a new machine learning model that further enhances
AI
detail
머신러닝을
and reduces
써가지고
noise.
이렇게
This leverages the
이 픽셀에서
full power
프로세스하는 걸
of A16
훨씬 더 효율적으로
Bionic
해주나
and
봐요.
results in an unprecedented level of detail. It's unbelievable how much we can zoom in, like in this ethereal photo in Hawaii.
확대를 시켰을 때 인공지능을 써가지고 훨씬 더 그 디테일을 다 픽셀들을 하나하나 다 수정하면서 굉장히 생생하게 다 찍어주나 봐요.
While still retaining great resolution, we are able to keep the sharpness
사진기
and
회사 다
warmth of
망하겠네요.
her eyes as the focal point of this high-resolution image. This makes the 48 megapixel main camera even more versatile. To
아무튼
reveal
48
more than what's
메가픽셀입니다.
visible to the naked eye.
제가 사진기는 잘
The
모르기
flash
때문에
was completely redesigned for a new adapted behavior based on the focal length of the photo. With a new array of 9 LEDs, we control the pattern and intensity. So,
LED를
it's up to
9개나
twice as
갖다
bright,
껴놨다고
with
합니다.
up to 3 times better uniformity compared to our previous generation. And with the new photonic engine, all cameras of iPhone 14 Pro got a dramatic improvement in low light
예,
performance.
이렇게 지난
including up to 2
13보다도
times
훨씬
better for the
향상된 모습을
telephoto
보여주고
camera.
있답니다.
Together with higher resolution photos and more creative options.
아까 얘기했는데
This
앞쪽
is
카메라는
our
2배
most
향상됐고
powerful
뒤쪽
pro
카메라는
camera
2.5배
system
향상됐다고 합니다.
ever.
그러니까 빛이 없는
Now,
상태에서도
back to Jaws.
사진을 굉장히 잘 찍어주나 봐요.
iPhone is already the choice for filmmakers because of its versatility and